Ahsoka, I can't use you laying on me as an excuse to sit here all day. I have to get up. Hmm. I know. It's so comfy. All right, let's start this day. Good morning. It's just after 7 o'clock. I'm trying really hard to train myself to start getting out of bed a little bit earlier. I also want to I want to be one of those people who gets out of bed and does their workout first thing in the morning to get it out of the way and not have to deal with it for the rest of the day, but I always need coffee first. So, it's just after 7. I've actually been awake since like 6, laying here in bed, just trying to go back to sleep, but 7 o'clock is supposed to be my wake up time, so yeah. I have a weigh-in to do, so I guess I should start there. Good morning. It's time for another weigh-in, so let's do today's. So if you've been following along on my shorts, then you know that throughout February I've said I'm going to do 28 days of Pilates. I did it last year. I don't remember how well I did at it, but I do remember that I enjoyed it and I felt like it was an excellent way to, get the muscles moving in the dead of the winter. So what I'm doing this year is I'm on week 1. Today is day 4. It's February 4th, so day 4. I'm sorry, she just rang her bell. Of course, I'll be right back. Okay, so while she's outside, I'm gonna try to get this part filmed. So what I'm doing is I found Rachel's Fit Pilates last year. I really, really enjoyed her stuff. It was all types of different workouts, all different lengths. There's actual 28-day plans if you want to do that. I'm not doing that this year. What I'm doing is in my first week, I'm doing 20-minute all standing videos. In my second week, I'm going to push it up to 30-minute videos, and that's where I'll bring the mat and stuff in. And then for the last 2 weeks, I want to pop it up to 40 or 45-minute videos, depending on what I find. I mean, some of them might be 35-minute. And then I just try to rotate which part of my body I'm working on each day. Yesterday, because it was late at night, 9 o'clock when I did mine, I ended up doing an all standing walking Pilates video. So today I'm gonna work on my lower body. I found a video for glutes and thighs, and it's 22 minutes long is the video. So that's gonna be today's workout, and I'm gonna start that as soon as she comes in. Okay, so it is now 2:45 and I'm going to open my eating window. I just got back from running around and stuff. So I am having eggs, sweet potato, 1 banana, and a cup of strawberries. The eggs and potato were cooked in a total of 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So that gives this meal a total of 755 calories. I have adjusted my eating window. I'm now doing a 4-hour eating window rather than an 8-hour eating window, just trying to see if that makes me feel better with the eating. I find sometimes when I open that eating window, all I want to do is eat for the rest of the day. So I figure by closing up that window a little bit, it'll help me to feel full because I get to have 2 larger meals back to back. And so far, well, I mean, since yesterday, it's been working. So day 2 of 4-hour eating window, meal 1. Okay, so I have supper in the oven right now. I'm doing acorn squash and chicken breast for supper. So this morning's breakfast I had said was 755, but I forgot to add the cheese. I can't believe I forgot to add cheese. But I did forget it, so unfortunately the breakfast was only 6:45. And supper right now, as the chicken, 6 ounces of chicken and about 6 ounces of acorn squash, that is only going to take my daily total up to just over 1,000 calories. So now I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to add to that. I don't always pre-do my menu for the next day. I'm really bad for that. In fact, I should do that. And on the days that I am conscious of what I'm going to eat the next day, I do tend to stay a lot better on track. So ideally, I should be prepping my menu for the next day the night before. But life happens so often with me that I go off the rails, and I don't like the regimented, you have to eat at this time and you have to eat at this time. And that's why my window keeps moving all of the time, and probably why I have a hard time losing weight, because I'm all over the map. So I don't have everything already pre-picked out. A lot of the times I like start with breakfast and make a big breakfast and then just add on the supper with whatever's left over for protein and all of that stuff. But yeah, tonight it kind of backfired a little bit on me. Not that it would have been up very much more. It would have only been another 100 calories, right? So I still would have been looking for something. So at this point, I think in order to pop those calories up and the protein up, which is the big one, I'm going to probably have some Greek yogurt after supper. I think with supper, even the acorn squash and the chicken breast, the more I'm thinking about it, I think I need some vegetables added into that. So I have like the coleslaw bagged salad. So I'll just do like a cup of that with a little bit of salad dressing, the Skinny Girl salad dressing on it. Those calories will be almost negligible, but I'll still add them in just to make sure, see if I can beef those numbers up a little bit. But yeah, so right now that's what I'm looking at for supper. Once I've got it all put together, I'll definitely show you the plate. But this is kind of me trying to work out what I'm going to eat and how I'm going to spend the rest of my calories. So I just wanted to show you that I do kind of sit and spin with it. I use a calculator a lot. It's a lot of back and forth. It can get very frustrating for me because I'm usually hungry when I'm doing this. So it really isn't the best thing. In fact, right now I'm pretty frustrated because that 100 calories went away, and then I seen with the supper and stuff like that, I seen how low my calories are, and I'm supposed to be trying to get 1,500, not like 1,200. I'm supposed to be trying to get 1,500 because that's a lot healthier for you, right? Like, I don't want to starve myself. So yeah, and the movement, I'm trying to do 10,000 steps a day. I apologize if this feels rambly. I'm still new to this. Anyways, so right now, that's what I'm doing, and I just kind of wanted to show you what that can look like. I do also use ChatGPT to help me figure out these numbers and options for food. But the problem with that is that can add to the frustration, especially if you don't already have the menu picked out. Like tonight, as I'm sitting there trying to figure out what I can add to this, and I'm talking to my ChatGPT, which I call L3. So I'm talking to L3 and I'm telling her kind of where I'm at and what I'm trying to add. And all she's doing is giving me more options. She's not telling me exactly what I should eat or when I should eat it or how many ounces of something. It's basically me still figuring it out. So when you're in that frustrated spot and you want somebody to just give you an answer, suddenly you're angry at the freaking AI. And it's not the AI's fault. I'm the idiot who waited till the last second. So yeah, so I do use ChatGPT to help me with the numbers, but I'm the one who actually puts together the menu. I tell them, you know, I tell L3 what it is I'm going to eat, and she tells me how much of that thing I should eat in order to keep my calories and protein where I want it to be. So yeah, so I'm going to sit here and drink my coffee. I'm having, this is homemade. I know it's in a Starbucks cup, but I did do my own homemade cold brew and my espresso because I got that new espresso machine, so a double shot of espresso. So the only thing I'm missing in here is ice because I totally forgot to make some ice today. It's winter. It's the dead of winter. What do I need ice in my house for? So I don't have any ice, so it's a little stronger than I'm used to. It might take me a little while. I might have to add some creamer to it just to help me. But anyways, I'm really babbling. Okay, we'll talk soon. Okay, so I'll be quick because I don't know if you can hear the TV in the background, but this is the finished plate. I went with 6 ounces of chicken breast, 8 ounces of acorn squash, and then a cup of coleslaw salad with Skinny Girl dressing. That's giving me about 444 calories. I'm going to add Greek yogurt after this, but I just want to eat this first. Okay, so I had my supper, and now it is 7:30, so I'm just going to have this nice giant Greek yogurt bowl. It's a cup and a half of Greek yogurt, half a cup of raspberries, half a cup of blackberries, and 10 chocolate mini wheats. And that's gonna close off my day. So my day will actually end at about 8 o'clock because it's already 7:30, so we'll call it 8 o'clock. So my eating window was actually 5 hours instead of the 4, so not a big deal at all. And my final day's totals are 1,430 calories with 117 grams of protein. So overall good day. I really need to consider pre-planning for tomorrow. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this. I'll see you in a second to wrap up the day. So it is 9 o'clock. I have 1,000 steps left to do to hit my 10,000. So I have the TV on, watching some Supernatural, and walking back and forth in my living room to get my steps all in. And then once I'm done that, I guess I'll just clean the kitchen and enjoy the rest of my night, go to bed, I guess, the same as usual, and we'll start this all again tomorrow. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know if there's any other Pilates videos that you really like. I'm open to checking out other channels on YouTube to try other workouts, but the one that, like I had said, that I have been using is Rachel's Fit Pilates, and really enjoy that one. So yeah, so thanks for watching.